Yeah.
He's gonna start drinking liver smoothies and shit.
Going to the Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well, I have to admit, see liver with honey, or I can't eat it. It's like disgusting. You guys see the price of eggs still. Eggs are still expensive.
Oh, not that expensive.
They tripled. Fucking price went up 300%. Rob, some places are like $15
Oh,
for
really?
12 $15 for 12 eggs.
If you're buying $15 12 eggs, you're a dumb
Much like
fuck.
New York and California, they always do stuff like that, especially when it's like
Jesus
viral.
Christ.
It says because in the
$3.
United States there's a bird flu happening right now.
I mean, is it the end of the fucking world? Grabbing something else to eat.
58 million birds have been infected with the avian flu since January 6th. Very
Yeah, and
interesting
it's
date
fine
to get
here
the
now.
bird flu breakout in the United
Get a
States.
big old rack of eggs from Costco for like $8.
Bro,
Just a big,
the
it's a big
Costco
scare.
hasn't had those big, like 3 dozen stack of
Got
eggs
it.
here for like a month and a half.
You'll see it shortly. It'll all come back.
Rob it.
What?
$92 for 30 dozen eggs.
30 dozen? What do you... Come on.
Sorry. $92 for 30 eggs. My bad.
What are you, Rocky? You eat at 6 in the morning, raw?
You can get 15 eggs for $73 at this one store.
People are going to start falling off the fucking planet.
If you go to Whole Foods, like the eggs are crazy, obviously. But
No, I'm telling you, they're going to run out of eggs. 58 million birds. They had to kill 58 million chickens.
It's okay. You can run out of eggs. It'll be fine. There's duck eggs, bro.
And this avian flu is spreading like crazy. Like, are they going to go get random birds and vaccinate them?
Yeah, dude. Ostrich eggs are so good. I mean, come on. People are freaking out.
they're gonna force the chickens to get vaccinated.
There's no pepper. Fucking hit the ground. Like, who's fucking no pepper? Like, there's no eggs. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. It's a good source of protein, but shit.
First thing I do when I go to the store and I see that the eggs are running out is I immediately buy all the toilet.
You know how many chickens are in the
You
world?
buy that toilet paper, is that what you said?
Yeah, there's a lot of chickens in the world, but you don't want to ship eggs from other countries. That adds up to the price because you got the fuel cost.
50 billion.
Don't buy them. They're too expensive, and they'll go down in price, and they'll come back. Cost and demand.
Next time I
Buy
turn
them,
on my
man.
camera, you're going to see like 20 chickens in the background.
Man, they're making money. These guys are in bed. There's new regulations on egg, and the guys that are making
Hey,
the
did it say something? Someone just say Elon just tweeted? Did someone say that?
No. There's
I
no
think that
regulations.
happened. Someone report that. I think I got that fucker. I think I got that fucker, dude. If they said it, dude, rewind it. Here, somebody said Elon just tweeted. I got that bitch.
Did somebody
I
say
didn't
it?
hear anything.
I didn't
I will
You're hallucinating.
rewind it. I heard someone pop and go. Elon just tweeted.
I didn't hear anything either.
I didn't hear nothing.
Okay. So I was gonna say I
Elon's
got
doing
that
so
fucker.
bad.
I think
Sorry.
you've been on the job, on the mission a little long, Rob.
I'm zoning, bro.
Have
I
a
was
right
saying,
there,
I think
buddy.
it's time to take a little break, bud.
I will hunt that dude down.
He's rocking in a fetal position. I got him.
I will. Oh,
It's probably one of you guys that's speaking right now, and you just like change your voice.
It's called PTSD.
Maybe it's Boyd.
If any of my family ever goes missing, I want Rob on the case.
Why not me?
Did you
You're
see
right,
Rob?
you're right.
Yeah.
5 in the morning. I am on this shit.
Tame not only will solve the mystery, but he'll show up and finish
Sorry, everybody.
create
to
another
Detroit.
mystery in the
Our
process.
dog our dog came out. I'm sorry, guys. Everybody, you guys saw the other side of me.
He wanted the insurance policy. It was him. He made them go missing, Mr. Police Officer. He killed him.
Let's go, Bitcoin. I
Ah!
love you, Bitcoin. I'm a fan. Yes, Bitcoin for life.
Trade all your Bitcoin for Doge. Become
Why
a
do you
Doge,
keep
Matsy.
saying that? Why? Why is that your new thing, Tame? Please explain.
Fuck! Gala just got some more good news 32 seconds ago. Look at this, YouTube. 32 seconds ago, this Gala tweet. They're gonna burn Gala for this Gala music. Look at that. Man.
Come on, Solana.
Don't make me FOMO, Tame.
Yeah, don't be making FOMO, team.
Nice.
Oh, got a golden cross for Doge here, Drew.
I'm in Doge already. Let's go, baby.
You're in your dog?
Yeah.
Dude, I watched this fucking YouTuber talking about how the price of Doge was gonna go up, and he literally kept calling it Dodge the whole video.
Dodgy coin.
He's like, Elon Musk is buying Dodge. I was like, this motherfucker.
Doggy.
Calling it some interesting things like Doge.
Mark Cuban says Doja.
Doggy.
Yeah, I was about to say Mark Cuban says it like that.
I'm gonna start calling it dog exclamation mark.
Look, Dog E coin.
Okay, so Gala is gonna burn. Okay, burn it. I'm in along.
Oh, Gala just got a big wick up there in the 1 second chart.
It didn't say they were going to burn it. It says that they were going to use it for gas fees, but that's good. Either way, that's good. That means that they'll do the same thing for Gala Films.
My bad. They didn't say burning. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but burning is on the table. We're still waiting for that. They put up that poll, and that was overwhelmingly the community.
Whoa, yeah.
Voted for the burn. So
if you look at Gala on the hourly from that last like sideways trading to the top, it went up like 180%.
Wait, you guys said Gala Music then Gala Movies? Did I hear you say that?
Yeah, they also have Gala video games.
I'm saying Gala Films will probably be next. Yeah.
Yeah? What about, Oh, okay.
Gala Sports.
Well, with The Rock and Mark Wahlberg involved, I'm sure people are going to just be buying in off that alone.
Hey, Tame, let's burn all of our Doge for the community.
How about the communities can suck my ball sack before I burn my Doge?
Speaking of The Rock, they also have the XFL starting here in the next month. Speaking of Gala sports.
SFL, that sounds like some kind of something sexual or something.
Nah, you're thinking about the lingerie bowl. That's the first thing I thought of too.
They also said there's going to be more news coming from Gala.
Football, like a minor league football thing.
Man, Gala pumped a lot, 180%. I see it at least coming down like at least 20%. Oh, actually, speak of devil. Right now it's down 23%, so at least like maybe a 38% that sweet spot down to at least 3.1 cents, and then moving average 2.9. Ooh. Gala gets a lot of sell pressure though.
Yeah, looking at the 6 hour on Gala, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it went right back. I mean, no, not all the way back down, but somewhere close to support of 0.028.
Well, the question is, are they still minting? Because, okay, there's buying pressure, but if they mint more than this buying pressure, it'll come back down, no?
You go on Gala and you look at some of those NFTs, look at how much they're charging for some of those NFTs. And if this goes through, all of those sales will be burned. They're going to burn a significant amount of Gala.
That doesn't mean they're not going to mint.
There's
So
a
you can
there's
burn,
a
but it's
limited
still mint.
no there's a cap to the supply.
Binance offers new rewards right now on Wednesday. Limited time offer. They're gonna do more yield APR for Cardano, and a few other tokens like Solana. Solana APR, if you have 0 to 20 Solana, it's gonna be 5.2%. If you're greater than 20, it's gonna be 2.5%. What?
That's whack.
What is this? It's like some products that you locking it. Very flexible.
Good night, everybody. I know, just before going to sleep, I have an idea. Instead of playing Call of Duty, maybe we should play those Gala games.
I've been running through a couple of them, but I need to get my PC going, my gaming PC. I don't want to download anything on the trading PC.
Exactly. I'm trying to get a new system for that.
Yeah, and I can't stop playing DMZ. That's just not happening.
And you have
I
to
already know
download that Gala wallet, by the way.
Hey, can I ask you guys a quick chart question because I'm trying to learn this shit?
Sure.
Good day, Lucy.
For example, like in a Doge 5 minute, am I right in assuming that it looks bullish because it's making higher lows, and then on the hourly it's the other way around because it's lower lows?
Yeah, that's a trend. Higher highs, higher lows on the lower time frames, but then when you back out, you can kind of see the overall trend still down.
I mean, on the hourly, we're making higher lows. Since the past 3 hours, we've been making higher lows for the last 3 candles. Earlier, we were making higher lows, and then we started coming down, but now we're already reversing back from that on hourly. Like, we haven't had a lower low in about 3 hours on Doge, on the hourly candle.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, thank you.
So my indicator that I'm using on my chart that changes the color from like blue, sorry, not blue, but green to orange. That orange signifies a potential reversal, and it works really good on the hourly. That indicator, if you want to add it to your chart, is called SDE by DGT. So supply, demand, equilibrium. I'll take a picture of that. I'll put it in the random stuff non-general. You can search for it on TradingView, set it up. It's gonna make those custom colors. And usually the orange helps you signify a reversal. So look in the random stuff non-general. I'll drop that screenshot right there for you.
Thank you.
Do you need Xbox to play Gala games? Or
You do it on a computer.
Oh, cool.
They have spider tanks is one you should play.
Do you get Gala if you play it?
You get NFTs, and you can sell some of those NFTs for Gala.
Get paid off in their coin too. Like if you play Townstar, you'll get paid off in Townstar coin, and Townstar coin has a value in Gala, so you can just sell your Townstar coins for Gala and stack Gala.
Mm. You know what? I
Each
suck
game will
at
have
games.
its own coin.
I suck at games, so I'll probably lose all my Gala.
You don't have to pay to play the games.
So don't gamble. You're not gambling any of yours.
I recommend if you're going to try it out, though, after you have everything installed, pay $50 for Gala Gold. You get some free NFTs and stuff, too. And that'd be a great start for you. Yeah, I might start playing like some of these games more. But something like, if you want like a fun shooter game, play Superior. Like, my first day playing that game, I got some NFTs from some mobs and sold them for like $400. My first day, played it. Made like $400, played it. It's pretty fun.
Gala Games has one called Last Expedition that looks really good too. The shooter.
Here's the problem though. I don't have that machine anymore, so I gotta put a new machine up, play Gala.
Tame, was that dinosaur game a Gala game you were playing the other night?
No, I know. It would work great if they did a game like Ark though, because there's so many things people would buy and sell, like the dinosaur eggs. It'd be cool. Town Crush. They have Town Start and then Town Crush, but I like Superior. It's an interesting shooting game.
Check out Last Expedition if you see it on there. It's like AAA graphics. It's really good. It's on Unreal Engine.
What game? Last Expedition. Have you played it?
Yeah. No, but I've seen all the videos for it.
And you saw people gameplay on it?
Beta to come out. Yeah.
Like, can you test it out right now or no?
No, I haven't had my machine hooked up, so I haven't even tried it.
What the fuck? If you buy one of these Last Expedition bundles, it's 51,000 Gala.
Can you play it on your phone?
Imagine if that burn goes through, that means every time somebody buys one of those bundles, that Gala be immediately burned.
That fucking
It's gonna
bundle
be
is like
huge.
$2,000 right now.
Can you play Gala on your phone?
No, but they just bought a mobile gaming studio with 15 games, so you will be able to soon.
I really like $2,000 to buy this bundle. Gala on the hourly looks like it's coming down though, so be careful.
What I like about Gala for the long term is that what I really like to see during a bear market is a company that's building without a funding round. They haven't had any additional funding come in, but they did what they were supposed to do during the bull, and they've just been steady building through the whole bear. That's what you want to see.
Another athlete died today, by the way.
Rest in peace.
He was in the Air Force as well. A football player in the Air Force dropped dead.
Was he vaccinated?
21 years old, vaccinated.
Didn't that guy came alive? Like he just resuscitated.
This
That
is
was
another. No, this is another football player. This is another one.
Did you hear about that Olympian that got into a car accident? He was vaccinated.
My God.
But yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, all football players, if they're still playing football, are vaccinated.
Well, this guy, he was on his way to
The guy
class.
that got hit, he was vaccinated.
Yep, that's why they keep on dropping.
Like, wait until they make the anti-vaccine vaccine to make it so you don't die as frequently.
Ooh, let me know what the company makes that. I'm interested in that.
It would not surprise me if they come out with something like that.
All right, Bitcoin's dumping a little bit.
Ethereum continues to look weak too.
I was trying to do this bullshit Bitcoin. Because I talk too much shit on you, that's why. It's all good, just putting a leg down at support.
I'm just wondering why it sees athletes that are getting it.
Because they're forced to get vaccinated.
But yeah, but a lot of other people are being vaccinated as well. I wonder if it's because of the way they're working out and stuff that it's some ingredients are coming out in the body while you're like putting under stress, working out, doing stuff that you're supposed to be doing.
Don't say that. What happens is a lot of supplements. Yeah, a lot of supplements come in for high performance athletes. These supplements that they take come and go and like through fads. So when I start to see a lot of them falling out like this, I usually blame it on something that they're taking behind the scenes that maybe isn't necessarily illegal yet, but it's too new.
Well, I don't know if it's the supplements or something else.
Yeah.
It's the poison injected in their bodies called the vaccine. That's what it is.
I mean, like when you look at these autopsies, some of these athletes, they don't have those extra supplements and stuff in their blood as well. It's like a blood clot formed and then goes to the heart, and then they can get the heart attack, and even while they're getting like resuscitation, they still die.
It's wild.
I didn't get the vaccine, so I'm not really as scared for myself personally.
Yeah, but we don't know if it was the vaccine. It could also have been some drugs, like cocaine can cause immediate infarction of the heart.
Well, no, the autopsy didn't show any drugs, Peachy. And look, that 18-year-old Chinese girl, she's 18 years old, a fighter. She also had a heart attack randomly.
Wait, how did he have an autopsy? If he wasn't dead, how did he have an autopsy?
No, he died. I'm talking about the.
He died?
I'm talking about the other one.
Oh,
like 3 people, man. There's millions of people here. Like 3.
We got Fauci on tape, and he's talking to Pfizer scientists. They're on tape talking, and they know it can cause myocarditis. Those things lead to heart attacks. Myocarditis.
Myocarditis.
Carditis.
I
Say
can't
it
pronounce
right.
it right. I
Yes,
say
you can.
Is it
No, actually,
myocarditis? Myocarditis?
Titties.
No,
It's
just
actually,
like
you guys are saying it wrong because it actually comes from Latin.
just like Cupcake said it. It is myocarditis.
No, yeah, in English, but it's actually a Latin term. So the original term is actually.
We can call it myocarditis, but otherwise it's myocarditis, okay?
It's inflammation of the heart.
There will be a challenge the coming
So
administration.
basically, your myocardium gets inflamed, so it can cause heart attack, but not a sudden death.
This is something that isn't rare with sports. I mean, it's rare, but I had a kid in high school that died on our team. He just had a heart attack out of nowhere, just died on the field. It happened before COVID. It'll happen after. These athletes are pushing themselves or being pushed to extremes.
Was he vaccinated with the flu virus? With the swine flu virus?
I think he had like a smallpox vaccine or something. Probably, you're right.
I'm telling you, man, these shits is no joke.
This is why it pays to be skeptical rather than take a needle to the arm without asking any questions. Look, in life you have to ask questions. You have to dig deeper.
Everybody's got decisions to make, man. It's a risk reward. Unless you're in somebody's position, you can't really judge the decision they made for them and their families.
Like, we have U.S. Attorney Generals talking about, like, COVID vaccine and stuff, how it's dangerous. We have top lawyers coming out. We have top doctors coming out now as well. So, it's a very interesting time. These vaccine companies are getting destroyed.
Yeah, I didn't take it, but I understand people that did.
I was right. It's myocarditis. Carditis.
Carditis.
No, it's not.
True.
Yo, I want you to be right.
You guys are
you don't know
pronouncing
how
it wrong.
bad I want you to be right, Drew.
Wait. He might be pronouncing it in another language.
It's myocarditis. Itis. I-T-I-S. Myo, then card, like calling card, then itis.
But it is pronounced myocarditis because
Yeah, she's right. It's pronounced myokite. It's pronounced myokite. Yeah, because it has the word die in it. You're gonna die.
Apologies. No,
it's myocardium. True, it's myocardium.
You guys don't know it's Latin, and it's also
myocarditis.
Yeah.
You guys don't know ancient languages. That came from an ancient language. You guys are saying
All right, Drew,
modern.
tell me how it's pronounced in English then. We're speaking English. How do you pronounce it in English?
In Purdue.edu, nursingresources.edu, and Purdue.edu. If you look at it, it's /MYO/CRD/ITIS.
Okay,
That's
so but the word in English is pronounced myocarditis.
It's the same. It's the same suffix as arthritis. It's not arthritis.
Like, Drew,
arthritis.
tell me how you're pronouncing this word.
All right, listen, guys. I'm on Webster. They have a pronunciation for it. Listen.
Myocarditis.
Yeah, it's myocarditis. We know that.
Webster doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
It's Latin. They don't know that it comes from a Latin. It comes from Latin terminology in Greek, and they don't pronounce it like that.
How are you pronouncing it, Drew?
Pronounce it like the OGs pronounced it.
Tell me one. Show me one doctor that's pronouncing it the same way you pronounce it, so I don't
They're
use that doctor.
Wrong because they flipped it from Latin.
Show me your doctor saying it like you saying it, so I can stay away from them.
It's
Dr. Nick Riviera.
I'm tired
You know
of
what?
all these.
If you translate it, it's muscular substance of the heart. That's basically translation.
Myocardium.
Cardia is Greek. Heart, cardia.
I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack, and my doctor's pronouncing it like that. I'm just gonna go. Thank you, God.
In Latin, you wouldn't say
I think it's Latin, man.
Yeah. No, there's this mixture of Latin and Greek. But the thing is Latin, you say itis, you don't say itis.
You say itis with the American pronunciation. Look, it's ditis. Ditis. Like die stablecoin, like die and go to heaven. Die.
Itis is
it is in Romanian, a lot of Latin-based languages, they don't say itis. The American version is wrong.
So where are you getting the D at in here, Drew?
Next subject. Let's talk about crypto. You guys are wrong.
itis is
Wait, let me hear
inflammation.
you say it one more
Inflammation
time,
of
Drew.
anything.
I need to hear you say it one more time because I'm going to ask my doctor to pronounce this word too when I see them.
Myocarditis. That's how you should. Myocarditis,
Drew.
actually. If you really want to have
I'm
the
tired of all these
pronunciation-
doctors and
Yeah,
fucking
right?
dictionaries telling us how to speak.
Yeah, exactly. You got to speak, if you're saying a
So
lot
is
of
it called
words, you gotta
diabetes?
Yeah, it did.
Crotch is
So
telling us
Drew,
our
Drew, let me
So like if I
pause.
had diabetes,
Drew, let me tell you something real quick. It
Diabetes.
sounds. I'll tell you what I hear when you say that. Here's what I
It's not
hear.
diabetes. It's not diabetes. It's diabetes.
Here's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Mario
Diabetes.
Kart did this. It
You
sounds
guys
like
don't
Mario
understand.
Kart did this, is what you're saying.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying the word or the combination of words came from Latin. In Latin, you pronounce it etis. So, end of story. Bang.
There's a lot of English words that come from Latin, and you don't pronounce them in Latin.
Yeah, we pronounce them in American.
Pronounced it wrong. Exactly.
Listen,
American
Peachy, just because you're a doctor doesn't mean you know all the medical words, okay?
I do know myocarditis. We had like 10 years
Just
of
fucking with you.
internship on cardiac everything.
She's like, trust me, I've been tested on this shit.
Go to Rome and say it like that, and they'll laugh at you. The doctors will laugh at you. If you go to Rome and try to explain myocarditis, they're like, what? You gotta say-
Wait,
You
guys,
went to
let's
medical
play a
school,
video
did
real
they?
quick. Let's see how this doctor pronounces it real quick. I found a video where he says it in the first 5 seconds.
He's
So
probably American. That's what I'm saying.
we
He's probably
speak American where I live. All right,
Yeah.
let's play it.
All right, what's the deal
Yeah,
with this
that's what-
myocarditis everyone's talking about with in relation to the vaccine, particularly in? All right, what's the deal with this myocarditis everyone?
If you're gonna use Latin words,
Oh, come
The
on.
doctor pronounced it myocarditis, like myocarditis.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah,
saying
but
it
he's
wrong.
got 4 lighting sources.
You're saying
and
he's
his
wrong?
Background's all blurred. I don't trust that guy.
Yep, he's wrong.
too,
Hank.
too smooth.
I'm right.
You don't trust a doctor that also understands lighting?
I don't know. He had a lot of lights. Like that was a professional little setup he had there.
In Greek, it's pronounced myocarditita.
Uh-huh.
I think he's just shilling mispronunciations.
All right, let's
Us
check another
Americans, we
doctor.
say a lot of things wrong.
Let's find a girl that says it. All right, I'm gonna find an Indian doctor. She's gonna say it real quick. All right, and then we're gonna hear the American talk about it as well.
We just heard an Indian doctor say it, and y'all won't listen to her.
She's trying to say it like she's American. Though.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna play her. Her name is Deepa Prasad.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us
She
today.
gonna
We're
say it
talking
right. I got
about
faith in her.
a
She
very
gonna say it right.
important thing that parents need to know if they have child athletes, and that's myocarditis.
Drew is just making up.
The American right here says myocarditis. Let's see what the Indian says.
It can be Hello.
Has a propensity to
Wait
myocarditis
loud.
Is Doc.
Sure. Myocarditis is
I'm Indian. I'm saying myocarditis.
The Indian also says
Myocardium.
myocarditis. Myocarditis.
Itis is the inflammation. So inflammation of the myocardium is myocarditis. It says pericardium. Inflammation of the pericardium is pericarditis.
So Drew, how do you pronounce Ethereum? Let's go with that. How do you pronounce Ethereum?
That's not a Latin word.
But it's derived from
pronounced
ether.
as a Latin, somebody from Italy would
Sounds
pronounce it, basically. So the word myocarditis comes from Latin. So they would say itis. They wouldn't say itis. That's all I'm saying. So if you want to pronounce it how it's supposed to be pronounced, that's how you pronounce it. If you want to pronounce it how Americans flipped it to make it sound silly, yeah, you can say it like that.
So how do you say ether?
Uncultured pronunciations.
Romanian's very close to Latin, so that's, Romanian doctors, they would say itis, they wouldn't say itis.
I've never in my life seen a Romanian doctor in America.
I'm with Drew on this one. Hello. I am with Drew on this one. Because,
Oh shit! Let's go.
well,
Thank you,
it is
Shanae.
in America we say myocarditis, but in Latin, which almost every language is taken from Latin other than like China, Russia, blah blah blah. You read the letter as it is written. So E is an E, is not an here. What we call E, you guys call I. So Drew, so the thing, both end of the aisle is right. So I'm just waiting for somebody to say, you know, he's right. That's how they pronounce it. Because I did work
And
with
it's
an.
just myocarditis.
Well, I did work.
All right, let's find a video of Italians saying myocarditis.
It's Latin, so you need to look at Greek.
I seen a commercial where the guy calls diabetes.
Sorry, butt kiss.
Drew's having way too much fun with this.
So itis, so myo is the heart, itis, whatever, you know, it goes like that. Car is like, you know, the muscle, whatever. Itis just in Latin means inflammation of. That's it.
I don't care. I'm in America. My doctor starts calling it what Drew called it. I'm walking out. I'm gonna get a new
If
doctor.
your doctor is a foreigner, especially from India, because my doctor couldn't say myocarditis, she would say myocarditis. And she couldn't even say it as Latin.
Walking out the
because
room. I don't care. There's so many other doctors.
you're just gonna change your doctor because that fucking immigrant can't speak English.
I think
I need you to
speaking English
pronounce
is gonna be
these
very
words for
important.
me.
Go to the pharmacy, get my medicine. They got the wrong prescription called doctor said the name wrong. I'm not dying.
What the?
Go to a doctor. I need vitamin Vivarium,
Z.
but they order Viagra. Like, what the fuck?
You know, American doctors, that's what they're gonna say, and that's how you're gonna understand each other. But all my point is that they got it twisted and it's wrong. They like somewhere in history they try to sound cool and make that I like a I instead of a E.
But it is written exactly the same all over the world.
It's
all
funny
over
you
the
just
world.
called it an I.
No, all over the world they'll use it in Latin.
Why
not
did you call it an
English.
I and not an E, Drew? You got to speak everything with that
You
sound
guys-
of an E if it's an I, since you're doing
You
that with
guys-
myocarditis.
You don't understand.
you know,
You
Spanish
think
is
I was
the
saying the
same.
letter E. That's the only way you can understand
So
the
is
letter
it Viagra or Viagra, Drew?
Viagra.
My doctor calls
Yeah,
it
it's
Viagra. I'm walking out.
You know what?
guys,
You
I've
are
been-
Latin. From today onwards, Drew is Latin. He's going to pronounce all the words Latin.
Is it
Damn right.
Bitcoin or Beatcoin?
Bitcoin.
You know,
I've been doing legal
Spanish-
ads for over 20 years and ordering voiceovers for them. For you know when lawyers have like, oh, you've taken such and such a drug and suffered this. If someone said myocarditis, I wouldn't pay for the voiceover. They're not getting paid. It has to be myocarditis. And I've been doing it for over 20 years.
That's how that's correct now, but somewhere in history it just got fucked. It
Well, it's
shouldn't-
also, if you want to be technical, salmon is the right way to say it, but I'm going to say salmon because I live in the USA. I'm not going to say salmon because that's right. I'm going to say salmon because that's the way everyone else says it, you know?
because Somon. What the hell are we gonna do about that?
everybody's right, so we could all just have a circle jerk.
Simone.
In Massachusetts, they are cars. They say car.
Yeah.
But Drew, would you want your doctor to pronounce it myocarditis or myocarditis?
You'll understand what they mean.
Titties.
Tim, you really like you've never been to a foreign immigrant like a doctor's office? You will never understand half the things they say. You make them
All my doctors except for one are immigrants. My dentist is immigrants, but their English are flawless. They speak English very well.
well, good for you because some don't, you know, some move here after they finish school, after they age or whatever, the English is learned abroad. And like especially like Asians, Indians, their letters are either too extra or too missing. So no, they're gonna say it wrong. You're just gonna have to understand.
Like if I went to my dentist and he says you have a wisdom tooth instead of a wisdom tooth, I would walk out.
Why?
You have a cavity instead of a cavity.
You know, December is supposed to be the 10th month, not the 12th month. You know why? October is supposed to be the 8th month of the year. You know why?
Why?
Because once again, like I guess it was the King George. He screwed up the calendar. Think about it. 8 is Octo, Septe 7. That's the 7th month. September. October is the 8th. November Noah. That's 9. And then December Deca Dese. That's the 10th month. And there's only supposed to be 10 months in the year. Those other 2 months, January and February, or was it which 2 months they add in there? But something's added in there just to screw things up a little.
Like, imagine you go to your dentist, you're trying to get your teeth whitened, and your dentist's like, all right, are you ready for me to widen your teeth now? I'm like, I don't want my teeth to be widened. I want them to be whitened.
No, it's
You're
witten.
Or as Drew says, witten.
You're being so mean. But yeah, they do say that. I mean, they're not gonna clean your teeth or whiten your teeth with their tongue and tonsils and their vocal cords. Who
You can
cares?
go on
As long as you
YouTube
know
and
what they're
see.
saying.
You can go on YouTube videos and see videos of Karens having the same conversation in the waiting room because they're upset because their doctor has an accent and they're like, "I need a white doctor."
Oh, good lord!
You're like, "Whoa!" She said that out loud. Okay.
What was with that redneck voice?
I mean, some you really don't understand, but those that you
No,
don't
if you don't understand
maybe
your doctor, yeah. If you don't understand your doctor, that's one thing, right? But you know damn well what he's saying, and you're just being, that's different.
you can make an educated guess with accents,
Yeah, but if I've got some rare disease, I do want to understand what the fuck you're saying. Like, I need to understand this, so there is a limit.
I had a Hispanic soldier. I could not understand a word. He was from Puerto Rico. I could not understand one word he said. And I would always make him repeat. I'm like, dude, I'm an immigrant. You're an immigrant. This isn't working. Neither one is. Yeah. I'd be like, speak slow so I understand. And I would make him speak slow. I was the same way. When I first joined the military, I barely could speak English, believe it or not.
Wait,
Have you ever worked with an Irish guy?
Say what?
Ever worked with an Irish guy? I had an Irish colleague, could never understand a thing. He'd just spit on you a lot.
Yeah, some of those it can be pretty thick. Pause. Yeah.
Why does this conversation remind me of Doge After Dark? Because this is so random, nothing related to crypto.
Well, it's already
Christian,
after like
it
1
is.
o'clock in the morning.
And then, like the way I said, it is.
Like if you have a guy out there saying, "Yeah, I don't like the way you're saying it is."
Yes.
Like, Drew, if you're a doctor and your patient has breast cancer, are you gonna say that she has tit cancer or tetanus cancer?
Maybe I will school her and teach her something new and let her know exactly
Neither
where
of
the
those.
words came from and some etymology
know.
behind the word, and she can know exactly why something's pronounced wrong. And I'll tell her.
Medical term is not even breast or titty.
What if you get tidiness?
Yeah, is it
Tetanus.
kidneys or kidneys?
Tidiness. Huh?
Yeah, is it? How do you say kidneys, Drew?
Kidneys.
Oh, you say
But
that
that's
one
not a
right.
Latin. That's not a Latin word either.
Kidneys not
They
a
need-
Latin word.
No, it's something with R. Renal gland. Renal. Your kidneys are renal is more Latin. Renal.
Okay.
Renal.
Yeah,
Renal.
riñone.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
Spanish.
Yep. So kidney's another stupid American word. And look at this. Why the hell are they gonna have feet? Like, what's up with feet? And
This
miles?
is
Why can't we
the
just
most
keep dominant?
ridiculous stoner
It's just a big fuck
argument.
you. It's a big fuck you after the revolution. It was like, you know what? We're doing everything different. How about that?
Exactly. That's my point that I was trying to make.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Up on the wrong side
Wait,
of
do
the
you
road
mean
as well.
feet as in like what's under your legs, or feet as in like measuring?
Not like the metric versus.
Where they
Yeah.
come.
Imperial.
Well,
That
measuring
means-
your penis and feet
comes
is
from a
actually
king's-
very good.
It comes from a
Lately,
king's foot.
You can say I have a foot longer. Very simple.
That measurement actually came from a king's foot.
You can say, oh, mine's half a foot long. Measuring it in
Quarter.
feet is very easy.
Whose foot though? Because I got a big ass foot.
I would never measure in feet.
Yeah, but how big is a foot?
12 inches.
My foot's bigger than a foot.
Sounds like your foot is what? How do they describe that when it's not adequate?
Engorged. Oh,
And
What's it
not
called when you
12.
underperform? Like something smaller. Sub. Let me check.
Those is getting some. It's
Subpar,
inflaming.
inadequate.
yeah, for real. Why he's gonna pull up a fucking thesaurus to shit on my foot. Pause.
So your foot's like dinky, very small.
It's bigger than a foot. I didn't say it was smaller than a foot. My foot is bigger than the measurement of 1 foot.
Your foot's bigger than 10 inches. 12 inches.
Yeah. Yours isn't?
My foot's about 12.5, my shoe size. So good. You're good. I think that's the first thing women look for in a man. Like, how big is his shoe?
Absolutely not.
Is this conversation going somewhere else now?
Are
Doesn't
you telling me
matter,
you never
'cause he's
looked at a
wrong
man's
anyway.
shoe size before? Or thought about it?
No.
So what's the
Talking
first
about-
thing
I
you
mean,
look
if
at
they're
when
like really, really
Maybe to see
small,
what
maybe.
shoes. Maybe
Like
to see what
really
shoes you got
small.
on.
Yeah,
Girls
maybe
pay
the
attention to
shoes.
shoes.
So what's the first thing you look at when you look at a guy? And why are these guys buying like $500 sneakers? Why are they buying this really expensive shoe?
Because they're idiots.
Oh, we buy that for other guys.
Unless you're flipping them, you know, I think that's a hustle. But if you're not hustling them, that means there's something wrong.
Like, why are they buying this? How do you pronounce that shoe Kanye made, Drew?
Yeezy.
No, it's easy. Easy, like easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeezy.
No, it is not. You just made that up.
Easy.
First thing I notice is arms.
Arms? What the fuck?
Yeah, the arms.
What kind of fetish do you have?
I want you to throw me across the room.
I've done that before.
If you really want to know.
Ooh, that's
No,
hot.
people like that. People like being thrown.
You like the fist bump? Oh.
I agree with Cupcake. He has to have strong arms.
With you, Cupcake.
See? It's the arms.
Too, but they're just trying to see what watch you got on.
Oh, you mean if their arms are muscular or not? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What did you think she meant with the arms? Oh my God, Shania.
You don't want to know.
I did
Talking
a
about
fact
that
check
baby
one
on.
time, so I understand.
I'm trying to stop imagining if
After
that could
dark.
possibly
I understand
be
now what you
it.
mean, Shania, because I dated a fat girl one time. I had to put the whole arm into work. Like, that's the only thing I could do.
Yeah.
As long as
Okay.
they've
I think that's a bit of a fucking overestimation.
She's like,
So
I
as long
dropped the donut, and here, can you get it out for me? Oh, while
The
you're in there, can you
question
get the
is-
cucumber?
The question is, Cupcake, how deep is your love?
And find the snack.
Wait, what?
I'm
Wait,
a-
what?
like as long as they've got right, good to go. You got two
Just
arms.
have
I
the
said,
song
how deep
start in
is
the
your
background.
love?
I'm
Uh,
confused.
Oh my God! So there's a song actually, "How Deep Is Your Love for Me," but the arm, the depth, you know. Oh my God! D Block, go ahead, explain that one in English, please.
Oh, I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching that one with Tame's arm.
Not even.
Let's get the Men in Black flasher thingy out, shall we?
Like D-Block, you never fisted a woman?
No, why?
You
I kind of
You
like
could
to
go down the
go.
road and do it
Why?
right now.
Why
Why would I do that? I've got something for that, bro. That's
You
like
don't
shit
have
you
something
do
for
and
it,
you
trust
like.
me. Like, when your fist is not adequate and your arm's not adequate, it doesn't matter what shoe size you have. You don't have anything adequate. Maybe like two arms combined together.
What is? Hold on.
Listen to
hold
me.
on.
If
So
what I
what's
if
the
what I
upside
brought to
here?
the table isn't adequate, I'll just leave. I'm about to stick my whole arm in the fucking shit.
That sounds pretty selfish.
Yeah, you selfish
that.
bastard.
Bring your baby mama on, Tane. Let's ask her about
Bring
this.
a baseball bat with you.
Moral Twisted Gloomy. I wanted to
Oh,
avoid
you're gonna
that
call
subject.
me out my name now. Oh, what's up?
Some people like me are not adequate for stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. If you got to use your arm up for shortfall somewhere else, that's you.
Right, D-Block. You've seen Crypto Leprechaun, right? His arm would be a perfect fit.
That's fucked up. Oh my god.
He's been pretty
Not
clear
the way
about
I'm
that.
looking at the
No,
arm.
no. To be
I
fair,
can't
Crypto
unsee that shit now.
Look what
Crypto Leprechaun's been pretty clear about his. Actually, if you were unlucky enough to see it, anybody remember that photo that Crypto Leprechaun posted where you can see the shadow? He's not worried about anything in that department.
Wait, Gloomy. I can make a shadow look bigger than the real thing too.
Dude, that was not shadow play. That was
right. But
you know what I'm talking
his
about?
sets tape, if you saw his sets tape, like that thing's like bigger than a water bottle.
I did not see that.
Cupcake, you look what you started, girl. You nasty.
I started nothing. I got here in the middle of it. I've been trying to decide if I should stay or go ever since.
I don't know. I just decided to jump because I just heard Drew just trying to explain the Latin versus whatever, and I don't know what just happened.
Let me
You
see
just
if I can
start
get
talking
Crypto
about-
Leprechaun to come in here and give us
How
a story
am I
real quick.
taking the blame for this? I don't understand.
all
I
about
get it.
federal
You
farms.
guys are being mean to me.
They were. Do you see how I changed the whole subject, Drew?
Just uncultured, Drew. That's all. It's not their fault, man.
Culture.
Damn American.
Oh my God.
You don't know culture until you find out that a fire extinguisher is more than putting out fires.
I thought you were about to say something about sweet potatoes there for a second.
I got scared when he brought the fire extinguisher into it. I didn't know where we were going.
Not the sweet potato again. Oh my God.
You
I was
ever
just
thought
going
about
to-
making sweet potato ice cream, Tame?
I already did it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I
good.
bet you made sweet potato cakes, sweet potato soup, sweet potato stew, sweet potato cakes. I mean the pancake kind.
Sweet potato donuts, sweet. You can make a lot of stuff with sweet potato. Like I've done a lot this year. I should have made like an Instagram about all my sweet potato recipes.
Where's the sweet potato cookbook?
Oh, you're leaving
for
money on the
$10
table,
on
Tame.
Amazon. God.
Tame,
Strip
you're leaving money
wobble.
on the table. Everybody knows your sweet potato thing. The sweet potato cookbook would have been a easy.
All right.
Yeah, but you
That's an
guys,
easy
you
sell
guys
right
didn't
there.
want to try my sweet potato burger.
Nah, hell nah. I'll read the book, but I'm not gonna eat a sweet potato burger.
What do you like about a burger when you put it in your mouth, D-Block?
Uh-oh.
But it's a burger.
Do you like it to be crispy on the outside, soft on the inside?
Oh
I like it to
my.
be meat.
What is
Pause.
going on here?
Well, the texture of the sweet potato is very similar to the texture of meat when you have it in a burger form.
In your mouth. What?
You'd have to mix it. with
Tonight, you need a shower.
Oh God. Oh my God, the way you described that thing, I was like, oh, there's a bromance going on here.
Well, how else do you eat your food, Shania? You put it in your mouth or somewhere else?
Whatever is available.
All right.
Whatever is available.
What movie I don't want to think about.
We're talking about the food, right?
Next time you buy
I was-
cucumbers, hit me up in the Discord.
I was talking about the arms.
I'm
We're talking about food. How do you eat your food?
With my mouth. What do you mean? With a fork, knife, or a spoon through my hand in my mouth.
Okay, see, I was thinking whatever hole was available, and I was like, what?
Oh, we did that. That happened.
Wait, what?
Oh, that happened. What you thought happened?
Did you get naked on Discord last year, Shania?
Not me.
Somebody got naked. A woman got naked, and somebody sent me some screenshots. I was like, this
That was
looks
me.
like
I thought it
Shania.
was. I
That's
thought it
rude.
was chemical
That's
in
rude.
bikinis.
Chemical?
Wasn't she? In
I was gonna
bikini?
say, sounds like a chemical thing.
No, it wasn't chemical. Chemical is crazy. I met chemical in California before.
Oh boy.
Like,
How was that night? I probably shouldn't say that on it.
it was great. Had a threesome.
Oh.
Oh man.
Chemical was trying to cock block me in the bar, but I still made it work after she left.
That's hilarious.
She left the bar with a cup of beer, put it in her pants, and walked out.
Fucking epic.
Her car had a problem, so she left her car running the whole time she was in the bar also.
That's terrible.
Or you could be like me. You could sneak your alcohol into the bar, go to the bathroom, drink way too much whiskey, and then just go sit down at a table and forget you have X's on your hand and drink the beer anyway.
But yeah, she kept
So
trying to
you're a
invite me back
problem
to
with the
her
bar.
house. I was like, no, I'm not going back with you. I like the bar's right beside my hotel. I was like, I'm not going back with you.
Come on, Doge.
And then, like, I was on video call with Chemical with another guy in the Discord and my friend that flew with me to California. She was showing us her house, and my friend doesn't have a filter on her mouth. She's like, "Is that a trash dump?" My friend was like being straight up mean on the voice call. Because my friend didn't realize it was a voice call. She thought it was a video from YouTube. I was like, no.
Oh boy.
Because Chemical had a bathtub outside with the electrical cable running underneath the bathtub to heat up the bathtub. That's her outdoor hot tub.
She was special.
Oh.
But she never
That
hid
lady
who she
was
was.
crazy.
She had a wall, the wall in her living room. She would write on it like, do not FOMO was written real big in a marker on the wall. Sell
no
the green,
FOMO.
buy the red, and then down at the bottom it'd say like buy more meth.
She had her fucking she had her key phrase on that board, didn't she?
Yeah.
This was when Raj went to her house. It was so weird and awkward. Oh my god.
Not your seeds, not your crypto.
The whole time I thought it was a real bathtub. Or a real hot tub, not a. Not.
No.
Wait, hold on. How did I got it? How, she got the bathtub in the front yard.
Yeah, she had a front yard that she used to heat up.
With
until
what?
The water heated up with
A drop cord, electric drop cord, and a heater.
You can literally make water tub heaters though on farms, like they exist.
And then one night she fell asleep in her bathtub inside of her house with a fucking with her laptop plugged into the wall, balanced on the side of the fucking tub, and we're all screaming at her. Yeah.
Wait, how did she heat her bathtub with the electric rod?
So there's
like
it's,
MacGyver in
they
girl
make
form.
these things. They make these things that like literally you just plug them in and it's waterproof and it heats up water. It's
Yeah, it's called a stinger. We make them in jail.
well, maybe not that.
I had a ban Chemical though. She was like too big of a distraction for the traders. I literally met her and she had AMC. She had ANC options. I met her, and while I was sitting there talking to her, for no reason, she just dumped all her AMC options. I'm talking about when AMC was like $3 per share. She dumped it all, sold it. A week later, AMC goes up to like $74. I was like, oh my god.
The thing is, she'd be in a play, and then she'd hear us talking about some sort of coin, and she wouldn't say anything. She'd just leave whatever play she was in and jump in at the top of whatever play we were in. So she kept fucking up. She kept fucking her bags up.
Every single day, she would do trades the wrong opposite way. Be told exactly what she did wrong, how to fix it, and the next day repeat the same shit over and over every day and blame everybody else and complain that it's helping her.
I'm still laughing about not your math, not your teeth. Weird.
That Mexican Americans thing had me dying.
I'm a Hexican American.
Dude, either you're American.
You heard in the podcast that Richard Hart did the other day.
Yeah.
Asked him the dumbest thing you could do in the world, and he said leverage. And then he said, no, I take it back. He said crack. Crack is the worst thing you could possibly do. Leverage is second.
Yeah, so leverage, a lot of people get wrecked on leverage. Like, look what happened with Sam Bankman. Billions of dollars. He gave some to Alameda. Alameda traded on leverage. No fucking stop loss. They were artificially pumping up Solana, and they kept longing it as well in futures. They didn't know how to take profits. I swear to God, if I'm up $13 billion on a position, I am taking profits. They didn't know how to take profits, and they entered at bad spots.
Why take profit at 13 billion when you can make 20 billion?
I would have got nowhere near 13 billion. Disappeared 3 billion and out of there.
That's why I
But what if you
respect
already had
Richard
3
Hart.
billion, though? It's relative. If you already had 3 billion or something you're playing with.
Yeah.
All right, guys, is it out yet? VGX was getting listed on METC again. Voyager. 25 minutes and Voyager tokens being listed on METC, by the way. Binance got the approval, so
yeah, so that.
Yeah, that stuff makes me nauseous here and stuff like that.
Hey Tim, they should have hit you up. You could have probably possibly saved FTX with your leverage trading.
I don't know why Sam Bankman, like, look, I don't give a fuck. The moment CZ said he was going to sell his bag, Sam should have opened the biggest short on FTT, like the biggest short that he could have opened, and it was to save the company, and they would have become even richer. Yeah, the token FTT would have been gone down, but they would have hedged their bet and then saved themselves. Instead, he fucking panicked, go out to eat like a fat motherfucker he is, and then start extracting crypto from the wallets they had. His greed got the best of him. If he was smart, the moment Binance sent that tweet, he should have opened the biggest short he had. He should have shorted Solana and FTT, because the moment we started shorting FTT, we were looking at Solana as well. And then people were learning, like in those Twitter spaces, insiders were telling you that FTT was artificially pumping Solana during that time.
Wouldn't he get some more heat for shorting his own
No,
project?
No, because it would have saved the company. He could have returned the funds back to the clients. Everybody would be made whole. Like, one way you can deleverage is by opening a short if you have a long. You don't have to close your position. You can just open a short. So say you accidentally FOMO into a Doge position at the top for a long, you can just open a short up there as well to leverage your position, so that you're at least break even for a while, and if the price goes down, you take profit on your short after the short goes down, so you didn't have to get out of long and lose money.
Good night.
Good night to you.
Good night. Good
Later, Shania.
Nine.
But Sam Bankman fumbled. Like, if I interviewed him, like Tiffany interviewed him, I would ask him, why didn't you short FTT with max leverage? The moment CZ sent out this tweet, why didn't you and Alameda start shorting and dumping?
You'll get this. The privately held FTX at its peak.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm doing Shania. Shania, good night.
That Tom Brady owned was around $32 billion at its peak. That's crazy. They're getting none of that. This is
Oh my
according to
God.
bankruptcy court documents that were filed Monday, today, or yesterday. Today's not Monday.
Richard's Hetz wallet was at over $47 billion at one point, and he didn't take profit on it.
Damn, 47 billion. Sheesh.
That's another reason I respect Richard. When that wallet on Hetz was 47 billion, Hetz was above 45 cents. He didn't sell. He just kept holding it. I was like, man, this guy is great. He could have dumped on everybody right there. Everybody says he's going to do a rug pull. He could do it right there, but no. 47 billion, he didn't dump it on the market.
So Brady had common shares of FTX. I don't even think he had FTT. He just had common shares of FTX. That's crazy. And they paid for it. It says the court document says that he paid for that stake.
Yeah, he I believe he was paid in FTT for his promotions, and then he sold his FTT to buy common shares in the stock.
Oh man.
Tim, if it was that simple, he could short it. I don't think it was that simple. Maybe there's more to that we don't know. He would have shorted it, right? If it was so simple.
If he would have shorted it, he would have still made more money than he lost. Because it is inevitable the price will come down when one of the biggest holders says they're going to dump their whole bag. It's very simple. He could have opened a short on his exchange. He could have opened a short on Binance, KuCoin, Metc, Bybit, every exchange. He could have opened a short on every exchange.
Mm-hmm.
He could have overran the parameters on FTX to open a bigger short like they allow these hedge funds to do.
You know where Sam fucked up? By doing the shares. If he would have just kept the crypto, he could have done like all that lavish lifestyle stuff, because that's where they're going to get him. Like, oh, you use the funds to have your lavish lifestyle. And this,
He bought his
could have
parents
done
a
that with
house.
crypto. Yeah, exactly. He could have done that if it was all crypto money.
I called Caroline's buff, by the way. Like, when I was telling people to short FTT, she said, oh, we'll happily buy all your FTT tokens, and she gave her price. I was like, wow, even if she buys it right here, I would not get stop loss or liquidated. This is perfect. And she never bought it, and price went down to like under $2.
So that XRP pump didn't last too long.
Right, the XRP pump. After I posted in Discord like when it started coming down for XRP, with the chart right there, and it's just slowly been trickling down. The moment I saw that sell pressure, I think I tagged everybody. I'm not sure. Let me check. Yeah, I tagged everybody when the price was at 364. Like, getting the sell pressure right here. Since that price that I posted in Discord, 3647, we're already down right now over 1% on XRP.
Yeah, I shorted it, but I should have kept my short open.
10 push-ups, please.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yep.
50 squats.
What, girls are doing squats, guys are doing push-ups?
Hey,
Yeah.
she wants to do 50 squats, bro. Just,
Damn.
yeah, that works.
Nobody's saying anything. Do 50, I guess.
Yeah, that's actually better for girls.
Why?
We don't want to build up their upper body too much, you know what I mean? We don't want to be responsible for
Yeah.
like
And that is
linebacker
a,
shoulders.
a nice
Hey,
bump
girls
up.
doing squats is better for men too. I don't need no burly bitch. Need a nice bottom.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I bet you also don't like a girls with an Adam's apple.
No, ew.
Would you rather have a girl with an Adam's apple or a girl with like big biceps?
Yeah, those aren't girls.
You sure? I've seen some girls with Adam's apple.
I'm just kidding. I didn't mean ew, sorry.
No, some girls like genetically they can have an Adam's apple even if they don't have a penis. I've seen it before. Read it. Some girls actually do have an Adam's apple. Most girls don't, but some girls do. I don't even have an Adam's apple like sticking out. My Adam's apple is very small for a man.
Well, actually, some girls can also, it looks like an Adam's apple when they have a thyroid issue. Like, it looks like an Adam's apple, but it's not. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Right.
XRP heavy cell volume right here.
Yeah.
Imagine you would have got XRP up there at top when I told people that we're getting cell pressure. Like, look at this, YouTube. I told people right here, 12:07 a.m. I even mentioned like this we're getting cell pressure. I said word for word, XRP pumped over 5% in 1 hour. Now cell pressure coming. Boom, 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 boom. And if we go over here to the Big Daddy XRP chart and put it on this 1 minute, boom, look at this heavy cell pressure. And then look at the volume increasing on those cells as well. So if you would have got a short up there, your short would have been printing quite big.
Yeah, close to a
Like your short would be up drastically. I hope nobody went long after it was like be honest. Anybody went long up there after it pumped? Be honest with us.
On Doge, let's go.
Anybody went?
I went long with a very tight stop loss to just see if it was just a one time a pump thing kind of thing, because I had originally made 110% on the first part of it.
So you got knocked out of your trade, right?
Yeah, I stop lossed out.
Great. Stop loss saved you there. Buddy. That would have been devastating. I'm glad you got stop loss out though. Proud of you for using that stop loss.
Yeah, that pump was weird and out of nowhere. I just want to know the reason. I guess it was the airdrops.
There was some airdrops and some big movement on the wallets that people got excited because they did go off of an exchange to some private wallet, it seems. So excited because of that. No big developments in the lawsuit or anything.
I'll give you guys a little bit of homework. Go on all of your exchanges and look at the exchange times for the highest volume of the day. See if you notice the pattern.
No one got time for all that. So what's the pattern, Tane?
You want me to do the homework for you?
Yes, sir, please.
It depends on your exchange.
So
But
you're saying
right
like
here-
what time is the most the activity, the highest volume?
So right now the time's let's see. At 9 o'clock, that's when we get the highest volume on exchanges.
Are you looking at total volume on exchanges just like Bitcoin?
9 o'clock is when we get the highest volume. 9 o'clock Eastern AM time zone. I checked Binance, METC, KuCoin. We had 3.58 billion volume on Binance at 9 o'clock for that candle. So right
that total?
30 minutes
Total?
before markets open, that's when we get like the greatest volume in crypto.
I agree with that.
Now
That
check
was
when we
Bitcoin,
have the
right?
lowest volume, and then
What
Drew, check when we have the lowest volume. That's usually the 2 o'clock candle. 2 o'clock in the morning, and then boom, that's going to be the easiest time, low volume, to make these big candle wicks. Then we get a spike up in volume at 3 o'clock. So volume doubles between 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Volume slowly starts rising, and that's because of funding rates. And then 30 minutes before markets open, because people that are in legacy markets use crypto as a leading indicator. Might make a video on that as well, since it's very interesting. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Thank you for those stats,
What
Tane.
about on weekends when the markets are closed?
Well, it's an average. So,
Weekends seem to be low volume also on crypto.
yeah, I think I remember Thursday through Saturday is buying days and then Sunday sell off sort of thing. I don't know if that's still accurate.
Late Sunday, very late, sometimes early Monday morning.
All right, I'm back. What I missed? Are we rich yet?
Almost. We're almost getting sophisticated.
Damn right.
Well, we're gonna get as rich. All of us are gonna get as rich as possible if this is gonna be a global market. If this is, I mean, not if, but
When?
either direction, we're gonna make money.
Facts. Just not right now.
Well, yeah, last couple of days were good though. Like,
Yeah, hell yeah. Nobody can complain, yo. That's what always kills me. It's like we have these great days, And then people get so disappointed it doesn't keep going that you don't even celebrate the great days that like just had.
Yo, Coinbase was invested in FTX as well. What?
Nobody asked any questions, man. This man showed up on the screen, on the scene with all this money, and everybody had their fucking hand out.
Oh yeah, you know what? CryptoFace made a great point the other day. He was like, everybody trusted this white guy from FTX blindly, but no, just because another Binance is Asian, just because Binance is Asian, nobody trusts him.
That's funny. Well, it has to do that it happened after. Like, I think after Sam, now nobody trusts anybody.
Yeah.
Like, if this guy that everybody thought was the good guy, the savior that was going to come in and save all these companies from going bankrupt, if he could be bad, then fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more about that we didn't trust anybody after the FTX.
Don't trust anybody. I've got 100% custody of all my coins right now.
I don't even trust myself.
Right? I need somebody to watch me.
Shiba is looking pretty good.
Yeah, SHIB has been looking pretty good.
I still
I
can't
bought it.
remember that guy's name, Drew, since you asked the other day about it. The Shiba guy. Shiba.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. I can't. Shiba. But yeah, it's a lot of tweets on Twitter had like 27,000 not too long ago, and everybody's hype about this Shibarium that's supposed to come out, but nobody knows when. So it's one of those like hurry up and wait scenarios.
And then on the other hand, Gala dropped their blockchain already, have 2 games running on it, and they're super quiet about it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, XRP dump. I'm in a short now. Well, I started the short when you mentioned it, Tanya, so in 20% profit, but yeah, I'll take profit soon. That's a crazy dump after that pump, though.
That Shibarium nonsense is the only thing I can ever hear out of a Shibarium Shiba fan when I add Wise in.
Yes.
They're excited about that. They were excited about the metaverse, but it seems like that's slowly a flop.
It's good to know that, though. It's good to realize how high their hopes are on it. Because if it doesn't come through, then you already know what time it is.
Capitulation.
Let's see. What are you going to do here?
I'm about to go put my Doge shirt on. Just to give it that little extra oomph. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I thought I might have gotten out of position a little early today, but everything played out fucking beautifully.
And honestly, 1 or 2 days of not being in position is nice for me because I don't want to I don't sleep when I'm on a leverage trade a lot. So
Wake up with those fucking margin sweats. You're not even fully awake and you're already grabbing for your phone and shit. Like, what happened?
yeah, seriously.
Facts.
I relate to that.
Yeah, man. I'm guilty.
Wait,
I don't even
wait a
trade
minute, is that a
leverage, and
thing?
my laptop is still it's still on the bed with me every night.
Is that what I feel all night? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh yeah, the
Alright.
phone has a special place. It likes to sleep under my pillow so that I don't knock it off the
Oh
bed.
no. laptop
Funny.
right next to me.
I'm
Hit a button.
single. I sleep alone, so my laptop is where my woman should be, and I just wake up in the morning, slap the keyboard, wake it up, look, go back to sleep.
Oh no, I would be too afraid of just dropping it. You got it
Rolling
like a
over and
California
telling
king.
your whole position.
You
Yeah, I have a big ass bed.
you should not have your cell phone underneath your pillow. That's how fires get started usually with the phone.
No, it's like to the side and like just for leverage. No pun intended. Just like barely the top of it so that I don't fling it off the bed. Not under my pillow, it's like under. Anyway, I don't need to explain it.
I keep my phone on the other side of the room by the window because I'm not trying to get radiated while I sleep.
BTC looks like it wants to go up and test this triple top on the hourly. Let's see how strong she is.
Matic is not doing bad. I think Cupcake mentioned it like really quick, and I've been looking at it since it's been going up.
Ethereum is severely underperforming today. You're talking about a coin that usually 3 times BTC's percentage for the day, and it's at 0.6% to BTC's 1.3. Worries me for the alts a little bit.
A little bit of buy pressure rolling in here, and Bitcoin liquidation is still above 18,000. A lot of people kept their shorts open. Hope they get wrecked completely.
Bears are trapped. Bears are trapped.
Rockets.
Like, it's so hard to stop people from buying on spot. It really is. It's almost something they cannot do. Like, how do you stop people from buying on the spot?
Kill sentiment. It's the only thing you could do.
People can still buy them.
Scare people.
Yeah, even
No,
then,
they can't. Yeah, no. That's what I mean. You can only affect people's desire to buy, not their ability to.
In Mexi, can you close a trade by just right clicking on the chart or something like on the website?
What do you want to do on Messi?
I want to close a trade by selecting a price on the chart.
All right, so here, are you on spot or futures?
Futures.
They have a tab up there. Let me see. I closed my tab because I manually type everything. It shows on the chart where I'm taking profits. Let me go. Let me go to another coin like Solana. I think they have a tab up there. Let me go to my settings. I closed it off.
Are you streaming?
No, I gotta find it first.
Okay.
They had something on there. I don't know what it was. I closed it off because I never used it. It just took up my chart view.
Oh, maybe it was instant close.
No, it's not instant close. Don't do that.
Flash close. Flash close.
Let me go back to Doge real quick. Let me cancel my order on Doge because but I do know that if you click the price in the order book, you can it changes your price that you're typing. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that. What I want to do, I don't think it's possible. What I want to do is I want to click on the chart, right? Like, let's say, for example, like to close a position, instead of putting a price in, I just want to click that price on the chart and select close at that price.
All right, I'll tell them to do that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like, that would be so much easier than typing a price.
Yeah.
you could do that on some exchanges. Just click the order book and the price pops up where it should, and just hit enter or whatever you got to hit after that.
Yeah, that you can do in Mexi too, but I'm saying like on the chart, like if I point it on a chart and then click it at that price, I want to be able to have an option to sell it at that. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of MEXC, Tame, there might be something you want to keep on your radar, or anybody else on MEXC. I'm not invested in it. I won't because I'm not doing any platform that has it. But that XI protocol might blow up a little bit right before the Doge 1 launch, because that's going to be one of the, I don't know if it's a token or a coin. I think it's ERC20. That's going to be used for that space Geo Cube Sat mission Doge 1 thing.
What is it called?
XI?
I'll have to check it out. Can you send me what you're talking about?
Yeah, XI protocol. One sec, yeah.
Total crypto market cap looks like it could be setting up for a breakout here.
MEXC got a lot of new customers with that zero maker fee. I love that zero maker fee. But the people that do instant closings, like market orders, doesn't really affect them. I think you only need an instant close or market order in like rare circumstances. I can't think of times where I use the instant close or market close. All right, I'll look at it, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's going to go listed on MEXC, or is it already on MEXC?
It already is on MEXC, and pretty interesting. Me and D-Block were looking at it earlier.
All right.
Yeah, it's for that like signage in space and shit. SpaceX shit.
Fuck. Voyager is listed on MEXC spot right now, by the way. It just bounced astronomically. It went up 85% on MEXC. It got listed at 20 cents and then people started buying it. That's crazy. Oh, when did it get listed on MEXC, Drew? Because that today? No.
I don't know when it got listed.
It's been out for a while. Man, that XI came down drastically though. It's like down over half the price.
Yeah, the movement's very strange. One of the wallets still has like 90%.
Oh, fuck that then.
I don't know if it, one of the ones that relate to RHO, not XI. There's like four tokens that kind of work with each other. One's for time, one's for X-axis, one's for Y-axis. It's to move your advertisement around in space, I guess, or something like that. But
wow, this is huge news for MEXC right now. Wow, this is breaking from. This is great. This is good. I'll put it up on the YouTube. Look at this tweet. Offering the MEXC Institutional Client Support Program to help institutional clients affected by the bear market. Each eligible client can receive up to 15 million USDT interest-free credit line. To apply, you fill out this form and details. I'm going to apply. Give me 15 mil. My user ID, my Telegram.
You guys want a loan to gamble away?
15 million.
Gotcha.
I'm going to look at the details. I'm not an institutional client.
Yeah, you have to be sophisticated.
It says to help institutional clients affected by the FTX incident. Each eligible institutional client can receive up to 15 million USDT interest-free credit line through this program. Risk warning. Wow, dude, they're offering loans right now. That has to be bullish.
Giving you some USDT right before DPEGs.
Yeah, but if you have to pay it back, Drew, it's easy to pay back, right?
That would be awesome, right? Like,
I mean, it makes sense when you think that like 75% of leverage contracts expire worthless. So they figure you're just gonna gamble it back.
Yeah, they're gonna help these guys get a loan. That's cool.
Ah, hell yeah.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster to me, but yeah.
I don't know.
Where are they getting the money from?
Yeah, right.
A lot of money to be thrown around.
What do you mean? Where are
Is
they
it
getting
real?
money from? They get money from
Is
trading
it-
fees.
Is it real USDT?
Yeah, it's really USDT, Drew.
It's not like some Mexi version of USDT.
No, there's no METC version of USDT.
We're just salty, bro, because we're not fucking accredited.
You would never know that because you would have to use it digitally. So you're never gonna know if it's like physically exists or not.
Well, I
Well,
imagine
yeah.
when they transfer it, you can probably track it on the blockchain. If they let you take it off their platform.
They better.
But if they restrict you to trading it on their platform, they're going to make their money back with the trading fees, probably.
I doubt they'll let you take it out of the platform because
think so.
and then you can like go and cash it out somewhere else.
But look, if an institutional takes this $15 million loan, say like Genesis or Gemini, and they trade it, turn it into $30 million, they'll be able to take that $15 million profit off the exchange and leave the $15 million on there.
What if they trade and get wrecked though?
They need to quit crypto if
Yeah,
they get
the
wrecked.
whole-
They need to quit crypto if that's the case.
That's slowly what's happening. That seems to be the
Yeah,
case.
they're already in the hole anyways. Fuck it.
Yeah. Like, let's go out fucking blazing guns and shit.
Yep.
But guys, I
Yep,
think
we
this
gonna
is
do
going to
this.
create buy pressure in the markets.
Kind of like when you're about to be like, fuck the world. I'm just gonna build up my credit until I like get as much credit as I can, as many credit cards as I can.
Just
max
burn
them
out.
bitches- Yeah,
Just burn my
max them
name.
bitches out and say fuck all y'all. Technically, you can't go to jail if you don't pay those back.
You get to do it once in your life.
Really? Can you guys DM me what you're talking about? I can do that.
Mhm.
Can I buy crypto with that?
You're gonna screw up your credit for life, though.
I don't care
It's gonna
about
be
credit.
really
I buy
hard to
stuff
get
with
your credit
cash.
back.
I was gonna say it's got to be a play where you know that you're gonna be cash rich for the rest of your life.
Can I
We're
can,
gonna-
can I take out a credit card and buy crypto with a credit card?
There's ways you can do that, but
Capital
the interest
One.
on the interest on taking cash on a credit's not always the best way to do it.
I know that's why I said can I buy it? I don't want to convert it to cash and do it. I want to just buy the crypto straight like a purchase and get points on it as well.
Yeah,
Can I just keep
probably
like buying
ways-
crypto and then selling it and get like infinite points on a credit card?
I'm sure there's some DeFi platforms you probably could do that.
The way that it's done, and it's not illegal, but it is unethical, is basically you pay to get your credit up to top tier. Then once your credit's up at top tier, you sit it there for a year till everything settles. Then you cash out your credit for 800,000. Done. Trade that out. Do your 10 years of bankruptcy. Hopefully, you flip that 800,000 into something that lasts you 10 years.
How do I do
And
that?
then you do it all again. Oh,
To
I,
get to 800,000 is tough.
Like
too, though.
I can buy stuff like stocks and crypto with a credit card. Let me check real
it's
quick.
not really that. What you're doing is that you're raising your credit to the point that everybody's throwing money at you, and then you cash everything out at once, and you can do whatever you want with your cash after that.
Yeah, main
Really?
exchanges you can't use your credit card on main exchanges to buy crypto. I've tried on a bunch of them. And you can't.
Will the debt collectors try to come for my crypto?
No, they can't.
So if I have an
Where they gonna
800
get it?
credit score, do you think I can do that?
How long have you had it?
I don't know. I just looked at my credit
800
karma.
800 credit score is worth about 750 to like 900,000 cash.
I'll do it right. I'll pull it all right now. So what do I do? I just take the credit card to the banks.
You just got to get as many lines of credit as you can with your credit score.
So all right.
Well, the best way, if you want least interest, you want to max out your like some credit cards, like Discover, some grocery stores, you can actually get cash back, and that cash back when you make a grocery purchase, you get a few extra hundred there.
You're telling
Most
me
of them will
you're
let
telling me
you
my
100.
grocery store is going to give me 750,000 cash back?
No.
No. I'm just saying.
Maybe if I
I'm
buy
talking
some
about
eggs.
accumulate your credit. I'm talking about accumulate cash for your credit card. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe if I buy some eggs, they'll be like, "Oh, you don't cash back a half a milli."
You just do a few grocery stores per day, bang, collect. But if you continue to not pay, your issuer may close your account, but you'll be responsible for the bill if you don't pay your credit card bill for a long enough time. Your issuer could eventually sue you for repayment or sell your debt to a collection agency.
So don't make a YouTube video about what I'm doing with this, all right?
Which then they could see.
I make a YouTube
Nah.
video like turn my credit score into like $50 million.
Well, they exist, you know. Yeah, they exist. It's called selling out your credit.
And people say that every time you open an account, it lowers your credit score. So how do I get all these accounts? I do it all at the same time, D-Block?
That's why you have to have. That's why you have to be at a high level with open accounts for a while and let everything settle,
Oh yeah.
so that your credit can get up as high as possible before you do it.
Yeah, you don't want to do them all at the same time either. You'll get hit. Your credit will get hit all at once really hard. You want to open up one, then every time you open up a new card, though, your credit score does get hit. It recovers usually in about 2 months, though.
Just make sure you're making those phone calls to get everything upped. You know, just buy the shit you usually buy, pay everything off, be a good participant. Again,
right.
none of this shit is illegal. I mean, it's your credit. You can do what you want with it. If you feel like burning your credit score to zero, then you can do that.
Yeah, but if I own a house and stuff, couldn't they come after my house?
That's different. Yeah, that's different.
They can come after my property and my guns, my cattle, my Bitcoin.
You can't be charged with a criminal act for not paying your debts. Debt collectors can take you to a civil court and get a judgment in their favor. This judgment means that you must pay your debt as agreed or have your wages garnished until it's paid.
Good luck garnishing my wages.
Exactly. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people build their credit up and have it for a lifetime and never use it. So, I mean, like I said, if you want to talk about morals and ethics, that's a whole different thing. But as far as there's rules that exist, and as long as you stay within the rules, you know, America.
All right.
I'm saving
6
that
years.
for that. That's like an emergency. That's like all else fails, everything goes to shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And if you're able to shake the agency that's coming after you for 6 years, and after 6 years, they're not allowed to come after you anymore.
Yeah, and after 10 years, you can just start building your credit back up.
Isn't that
I mean,
crazy?
people that don't have great credit can do this too. You just have to pay a little bit of money to get your credit score up.
Yes. After 6 years of dormancy on a debt collector can no longer come after and sue you for unpaid balance. So they have 6 years to chase your ass. If you could shake them for 6 years, you're good to go.
What if
Picked
it's a
up my
private
phone
company?
and
What if it's a
Oh,
private company, Drew?
Well, they can't sue you unless they can serve you. That's what some people are trying to sue Kanye West right now, and he's hard to get served because he's all over the place. Private company's probably the same thing. I mean, you can't go. It's not a criminal act by not paying back a debt.
I had a lot of back a few years ago. I had a lot of debts and stuff, and they was just like the IRS or child support. They can garnish your wages. I don't think that ever goes away. But anything else, cars, anything you might have got a loan on or whatever, it's 7 years and it just falls off your record. But it still leaves a mark on your credit, like a
Big
just-
red X there, yeah.
yeah, if you're going to do this, you will have to pay to get your credit. You won't be able to get your credit back up to 800 naturally. You'll
No.
have to pay to get your credit back up. But I
Now-
mean, at the end of the day, if that's what you're doing, it's really nothing compared to what you get back.
Now, well, even with all that happening with me, like when I went to get a loan recently after that 7 years, like they really didn't actually say anything about any of it. They said I had a good credit score now, and so I don't. I always heard it left a mark, but
Yeah, one of my med school friends, like she's just still paying her loans back, and she has a lot of private loans. So, yeah.
Student loans?
Yep. From
Tell her
medical
she's
school.
to stop paying because those might even get expunged.
They won't get what?
They're supposed to, like, student loans are supposed to get
$10,000 worth.
No, like
But they're
Biden,
private
Biden
loans.
administration
Yeah, I thought that
said
the
they're gonna
president
eliminate-
got rid of that.
Nah,
Either
private
that-
loans, yeah, they kind of stopped that right now, but yeah, that didn't include private loans. So
No, it didn't.
nah,
I thought
Yeah.
it was any kind of college, university, state university, private college, doesn't matter. Any student loan that was
It's all
federal student.
FAFSA. Any loans that you got through FAFSA.
Yeah, FAFSA. Yeah,
Okay.
those are only federal loans that can.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Which most people have.
I've,
I mean,
I've
the
never had
majority
a
of
credit
people.
card, and anytime I apply, they say no.
Yeah, I mean she hasn't like paid them for like 7 years, and all of a sudden they stopped calling her. So maybe that's what happened that Drew
6
talked
years,
about.
7 years. Yep.
Yeah, it falls off. They sell it to somebody else. They'll sell it to like 4 different people have probably held that debt.
Yeah, after the first year, they're already calling agencies. If you didn't pay back the first year, they're on an agency to try to do it. And the agency, basically, they just have to either serve you or, they keep on bugging you, but they can't arrest you. They can try to take you to civil court, but to take you to civil court, they have to be able to serve you a paper.
Yeah, I think that's what happened with. So they sell to different agencies, and then those agencies keep asking you for like they can only ask you for 7 years, I think, and I think her 7 years are past now. So maybe that's why they stopped calling her. I don't know.
6 years. Yeah.
Yeah, and you gotta, there can't be contact. Like you can't talk to them all the time. It just restarts the timer every
Mhm.
time every time they make contact with you.
Yeah, that's interesting because she said all of a sudden all her loans just disappeared. But it was after, well, like, yeah,
Oh,
they
I'll
just
take you to
disappeared.
dinner.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard this. A guy was telling me that after if you get on Experian or Credit Karma and it shows you have an open delinquent account or whatever, you can dispute it. Or the way he explained it to me is, so you got a dispute with whoever, Verizon or something. You got a bill. Well, when they turn it over to a debt collector, the debt still shows, your account still shows a Verizon thing. So when you dispute it, Credit Karma, I guess they get a hold of Verizon or whatever. But when they check into it, Verizon don't have that debt anymore. They turned it over to the debt collector, so it ended up getting wiped off your account. Period. So I don't know if that's true or not. Sound like it could be.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean her credit score is definitely ruined, but that was 600,000 worth of loans, so that was a lot of money.
Right.
She's good.
Yeah.
When you
It
think
doesn't
would you
matter
have
how
been
much.
able to pay off that 600,000 in 6 years, or like
Yeah, the original one was only like 350,000, but then like with the interest, like the private school interest, it just multiplies so much over the years.
Someone tries to hold my money more than 6 years, I'll be serving them more than a paper.
I've always wondered how debt collectors ever make any money because I didn't know people actually paid them. Because if somebody was going to pay the debt, they probably would have just paid the people that they had the original debt with.
They paid Dog the Bounty Hunter. What's the name? Dog.
Hmm.
The Bounty Hunter.
Drew, what did you say? 6 years what? You would chase them?
Didn't Dog just die?
So I would say if somebody owed me money, I would serve them more than a paper. Serve them. It wouldn't take me 6 years to get my money back.
Yeah, but these are agencies, right? Like they are, yeah, they don't own like.
they already basically got their money back. The money, the person you owe, you didn't even borrow from.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
and that's a dirty game, to trade in people's debt. I'm not sorry for
Yeah.
anybody that gets burned trading in somebody else's debt.
Yeah, very interesting.
Come on, Doji.
But these are like emergency parachute options. Like, oh shit, life went horribly fucking wrong. You know, and it's fucked up because a lot of people don't know that they have these options. Like,
Also, if you
people
build
will
up,
go to jail for 40 years for selling fucking crack to feed their family when they could have just, crashed their credit out.
also you can do your last trade on an exchange, on an
Yeah.
ACH. Once you build up that credit, as long as you got the money in the bank, the order will go through. But then you can move that money in the bank so they never get it.
Yeah, the long kiss goodbye.
Yep, the long kiss goodbye. I'm waiting for that. I can't wait. Like, hit me up later, guys. Do you want your loot? Hit me
It's
up.
been fun. I just talking shit, kinda.
I'm not. Dude, I just saw, how much they racked up on me. So I'll do everything within the law. I'm not going to do anything illegal.
Yeah, of course. We're not savages,
Probably just be a coincidence that day I had to make an expense because I buy things big. Like, probably had to buy Bronco on that day. Oops, I forgot that the money's not there. Oops, one day apart. Had to buy Bronco.
I
We'll
went
work it out.
sailing and I lost my fucking
Yeah.
lost my cold wallet. Oops.
Exactly. Oops. In my yacht, I lost it.
It was the first day on the yacht. You gotta excuse me.
It seems here, sir, that that Bitcoin was moved out of the wallet, though. Might want to check that. It looks like it moved to your wife's Coinbase account.
That's the last place it would go.
I'm like, that's definitely not me.
It looks like it went to your wife's boyfriend's account.
Now the thing is, you don't take the money out. It's just your chance to do like the last trade, like, and get some like money fronted to you for a big trade, basically, because you've already built, say, $25,000 credit with exchange, and you've got one last.
If you
You're
made
just gonna
if you
take
made
your
the
money.
money, if
Yeah,
you made the money, they got their money.
Yeah, and you stay. If you didn't make the money, you're just never going to be able to exchange to trade on their platform until they get that money. But you just moved that money from your account to another account before they were able to get it. That's all. You didn't like steal anyone's money, or you bought your car that same day when the ACH deposit was supposed to trigger. Oops.
Yeah, we need regulations. That's the problem.
Because you can have a mix-up like that, like say, hey, I thought I had 25,000 in the bank, but that was the day I bought my car, so the money was not there. Sorry. We'll work this out. Okay, you got some time. You got 6 years to shake their ass to work that baby out.
I'll be on a beach somewhere for 6 years.
I feel like beaches are the easiest place to do facial scans from satellites because it's not too cloudy when people are sitting out there.
I don't think they're doing that over
Damn,
debts.
how much money are you trying to run away with, bro? Holy shit.
Random as hell.
He's
I don't
hitting
think
another
any- Hey, if I've got that type of heat, fuck it. They're gonna find me regardless, right? Shit.
Just out of nowhere, he's like, the best place to hide from facial recognition is.
I'll go to Drew's cave in Romania.
And it's already too hot. You said that on YouTube? What are we doing?
You have to decipher the map first to get there.
And get through all the booby traps.
That's true, I guess.
You can
He's
just wear
probably
a
been
face
leading us
mask
to-
everywhere.
Drew's been leading us to false caves this whole time.
In my city, these guys, they wear face masks, like full face masks and sunglasses in stores. They're gangsters. And I asked one of the guys, like, why are you wearing your face, like, all covered up? They're like, oh, they don't get tracked by the cameras. I was like, oh, that's dope. Protect your privacy.
Well, that's not true anymore because it's not about your face. It's about your body locomotion. Everybody has a signature walk to them, and that's the
The
database that
most
they're collecting.
unbelievable part of that story was like that Tame responded, "That's dope." Like, is your hat like diagonally to the back in that?
I don't wear a hat. I think they're doing
Exactly.
it.
Like, what is
I think
happening?
they're doing it because when they go to Walmart, they don't want their girl or their friends of their girlfriend to see them with these other girls. I think that's why they do it.
I think we should normalize mask again.
Don't normalize mask. Correct. I'm a mask. I'm not even going to say that one. That doesn't work. Massican American.
I didn't really mind the mask because sometimes, like, when I'm outside and I'm shopping or whatever, like, I don't have time to interact with people, and I just want to get on my way, like, do my thing and not socialize that much. But if you see a friend or whatever, like, you have to wait and talk to them. Or like just a gym acquaintance, like I don't have time for all this small talk. So that was a good way of like just avoiding.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of my girlfriends say the same thing, where it's like a shield. It's like a "don't fuck with me" shield when you go out.
Yeah, I don't have time for small talk. Like, how are you? And like, like when you're outside, how are you? What are you doing? Blah blah blah. I don't care for that. I'll talk about crypto all day or business investments or new things, learn new things.
Yeah, guys, if you want a girl to ignore you, send her that text message. How are you? If you want her to ignore you, say that. That's the easy way out. That's what I do if I'm lazy. Like, I don't want to really talk to her. I'll say, how are you? And then you don't get a reply back. It works every single time.
That's true. Actually, I don't really like how are you. It's kind of cringy.
But if you send her that text, how are you? And she sends you like a 5-page paragraph text message, run for the gates of hell. Get away from that demon.
It's all in context, though. If she's like sick or something, she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
how are you doing? How are you feeling?
Yeah. Yeah, but if she sends you 5-sentence reply, means she's really into you, and maybe you should, use that to your advantage.
You just gotta like their pictures until they DM you. What's up, big head?
It doesn't work that way. There's too many guys liking images.
Yeah, but they know who they want to respond to and who they don't want to respond to.
What's up with these girls on Instagram showing their boobs now? I didn't think that was like allowed on Instagram.
Free the nipple. It's a thing.
I'm about to put my nipples on Instagram.
Gonna wear masks, but free the nipple.
I don't like girls' images on Instagram. I don't even like stuff on Instagram because it has a fucking stupid heart. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I don't want to like your stuff on Instagram and it have a big fat fucking heart.
So you're saying you're not in it for the heart?
Yeah, if they had like a like button like Twitter, I would like it more, but not these hearts.
So you don't love it. You like it, but you don't love it.
It's alright. It's tolerable.
Yeah, it is kind of corny. I'm with Tame on that one. And sometimes it's like, you feel kind of feminine, like in your boys' stuff, like you want to.
Oh, yeah, I don't heart. Yeah, no. That's like almost exclusively for women.
Let me go see the last
I
things
don't like put a
like.
heart on one of my friends' pictures, and it's
But
like a
even by
guy.
liking, you're kind of giving a heart because the only option you have is pressing a heart button.
Yeah,
So
that's what I
it's
mean.
kind
I
of-
don't. I'll say something in the comments like, "I see you." You know what I mean? Like, you know how men do. We'll be like,
low key.
Hey, they'll be
Just
like,
put the
"Okay, I
fire
see you
emoji.
doing it, bro."
Free
Right?
fire emojis or something.
Yeah, a little flex emoji or something.
Speaking about like, Bitcoin's getting some buy pressure again, and we're back above 17,400.
It's rockets.
OnlyFans, that's getting saturated. There's so many women do it now. You're right, Irvin. Well, not Irvin. Haruki. Wait,
Now
Irvin.
there's a new platform called Fansly, and then there's Peach.
Let me spell that. F Fansly. Let me look
But
at this website.
Did you open a platform without telling us?
No.
Wow.
They
Okay.
stole
You
my
didn't
name.
let us get in on the funding round or nothing. Okay. Let's
Peach,
see how you are.
Peach, did you see my social media site, onlyscalps.com?
No, I haven't.
I got onlyscalps.com.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I just went to Fansly Peach. What's to say? Nerd, curvy girl with horny. I love doing naughty content in my room.
One of my friends has a Fansly. Oh my god.
Peach is not my name anywhere, guys. Like, I would not use the same name even if I was on it.
We found you.
Let me search Drew Crypto. See what I find on Google. Ha! Drew Crypto. This is hilarious.
It's hilarious.
One of the images I see has like cocaine powder, pills, dollar bills, and Bitcoin.
Got him. Nah, I thought it was him until you said Bitcoin. That's
Well,
definitely
no, it's
not.
because a lot of images when you search through crypto, there's this mixtape with Indecent and some guy, some MC called Crypto, and I don't know. It seems like it's kind of drill stuff or whatever. I don't
If you Google image Tame the Ark, you see my face. I found this Reddit article. Let's read this on YouTube. This is hilarious. Look at this Reddit article. They said, listen to Tame the Ark doing a pump and dump live on his YouTube stream, not knowing his mic was on. And these guys are talking about like I have like $1 million worth of Doge and then like another million like dumping it.
I remember that day.
It's
That
hilarious.
was fucking.
I don't have like
There
$1
was
million
so
dollars
much
in
drama
Doge.
that day.
Sell it now, Alex.
Dude, these fucking people on Reddit believe this. Look at all these. My friend Alex was drawing on Microsoft Paint when we was making that joke. It's hilarious. Like, I don't have $5 million sitting in Doge.
Not only that, there was like 1,000 people watching the stream like that night. Like, if you're gonna manipulate the market with, like, come on.
I remember that night. It was crazy.
Look, if I got 5 million Doge, I would draw a lot more red blocks, I'll tell you that.
What it was a couple groups of fucking Tame haters that got kicked out of the Discord and were still salty, and they had been waiting a year for something to pounce on, and they pounced on this like a bunch of fucking idiots and took the bait.
That's a compliment for you, team, though, because they think you, I mean, they assume you have a lot of money. I mean, you might now, but, not for a pump and dump, whatever.
You know what's crazy, Peachy? That's not even it. They know damn well Tame wasn't trying to do that shit. That's what's fucked up. Intellectual dishonesty, telling people, "Oh yeah, he's doing this and that." Da da da. They've been here long enough to know Tame's humor.
Same ones were begging me to wick their shit too. Like, talking about manipulation.
Come on, Drew. Come on, give me a wick, Drew. Just one.
One of them got banned for openly trying to pump stocks. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to prison. And one of them got kicked for trying to make their own crypto rug pull. Like, they were being very open about it too. Like, they were serious. They were trying to give us like insider tokens. I was like, nah. One of the things I see when I Google Tame the Ark is that YouTube poll the other day, 5 days ago, that says it's Bonka rug pull, and most people say yeah. I gotta put that in a memes channel. That's funny. Hilarious.
Yeah, I heard them calling everybody in this group predatory and stuff like that. I was like, wow, like where does that come from? What did we do to predate anyone? What does that even mean?
What's crazy is everybody was in my fucking inbox like, what are you gonna do, D-Block? Which group are you gonna go to? I'm like, fucking right here. I'm not going. Why would I go anywhere? I was like, you think for 1 second if I thought Tame was manipulating that I'd be sitting here having any part of any of this shit? I'm not dealing with any of your drama and shit. You guys know where I'm at, right? Where you left me.
Biscuits servers still coming out with entertaining things though.
That's good.
Biscuit here.
It's just him.
Yo, he just
him
did a
asking
video the
for
other
money.
day screaming at people for not supporting him when he was sick and not sending him money and fucking. I guess he tried to scam people again and it didn't work, and now he's trying to guilt them.
Wow.
That's what I was talking about.
Drew found that just recently. I didn't even know that shit was
there's a
going
new
on.
one. Yeah, there's a new one.
Oh, see, I gotta fucking stay up on this.
There's a new one. It's even worse.
All right, Peachy. I sent that to the developers at MET-C. Well, not the developer. I sent it to the president of MET-C. He said, explaining this to the dev team now. Thank you for another solid feature request.
Awesome. That would be so cool. Like you can just right click and close the trade.
I gave him like a few great updates for the platform, so it's pretty like the platform's pretty solid for what I use it for, but it could be some changes to make it better for trades.
Agree.
My God, VGX Voyager token went up to over 40 cents up there. It's slowly coming back down after that MET-C listing, but Voyager. I mean, I'm not even going to use Voyager token if Binance buys it.
Nope.
Oh, guys, I messed up the video. Today's it's a new day. I didn't mess up. I got to add the new thumbnail. I'm probably going to restart the stream pretty soon. Might lose some viewers there. But I will be restarting that stream pretty soon. Well, it's been running for over 24 hours, so we're not going to restart. This data is lost. I'll just add a new thumbnail.
I'm just watching total crypto market cap for now. In an ascending triangle, we break out of this, we can see like 836 billion, which would give us another leg up crypto.
XRP picked up a little bit. And Bitcoin doesn't look bad on the 4-hour.
I will show you something on Bitcoin though. Take a look at if you got my screen pulled up. Drew, take a look at this. Pull my screen up too.
Yeah. Hold on one sec. I'm just sending you something right now so you can have a little chuckle.
Yeah.
Where's this? Tame, I'll send it to you too. I know he's lying too.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm on your screen.
All right. I'll wait for Drew real quick.
I'll just get on the screen.
I do see that you're gonna have some consolidation though, but try to stay above 17,200.
I'm on it.
Let me know when you do send it to me. We're on day number 62 of Tame the Arcs Crypto Bull Market. Day number 70 is going to get a little bit spicy. So in 8 days, get ready for that spice.
All right, so I'm looking at some higher time frame death crosses. Right, we had this one on the daily at 47K. The two-day death cross came in at 45K. The 3-day death cross came in at 40K. The 4-day came in at 33. You've seen the reactions after each one. The 5-day came in at 26. 6-day came in around the same time. And now on the weekly, this is what we're looking at. In my opinion, this will be the final death cross. If you look at what happened in the past,
There's also a chance it could be invalidated.
look at what happened. Well, that's what I'm showing you right now. If you look in the past, in 2015, 2018, we didn't get anywhere close to touching